Imagine that you are stopped by a policeman on the street. Sergeant Akhmetov, Astana Police Department. I think you could have some forbidden things in your pocket. Show me your ID. What would you feel? Nervous? Fear? Maybe you can get lost? What you need to know and do while administrative proceedings. At first, you need to know your rights. Raise the hand those who read the Constitution.
Once.
Okay. It's the main law that contains all your basic rights, and for instance, right for life, walk everywhere, speak about everything, and defend your honor and dignity. And the main of them, the right to do all that is not forbidden by law. On the other hand, policemen can do everything that is allowed by law and instructions. And it's important difference between you. Remember this. The next point, you should always participate in administrative proceedings. It's in your interest. Don't let it go. Make sure that you met a real policeman, not a fake. Ask his ID and badge. He must show you them, and after that you can write down his name, surname, and number of ID and badge. But what if he starts to cuss you out, touch your pockets with hands, thereby violates your rights? Stay calm, don't resist, and immediately start to fix everything on the camera. Video will prove his guilt. Of course, he could say that according to the civil code, you must stop recording, but it's not true. Because civil code doesn't apply to police. Remember the difference between it. Furthermore, he must have his own video, turned on video recorder. And after he starts to behave correctly, and if he still wants to find something in your pockets, you need to know the rules of these events. Adam Cole says about two options. The first, he could do the inspection, which means that watch without hands. And second is personal inspection, which means deeply check out with hands. All these events must be carried out with two witnesses and the protocol. If you didn't do something wrong, policemen can apply only the first, simple inspection. So he would go to find the witnesses and fill up the protocol, where you could enter information about his oversteps. So, after all, you should read the protocol and write disagree. Put the thing and take the copy of it. Don't write, I was there, did that. Let the police prove that you were there, did something wrong at this time, if they could. This is the principle. This is the presumption of innocence. All doubts will be conducted in your favor, considered in your favor. Very useful principles, aren't they?
Yes.
Imagine that you are stopped by a policeman on the street. After short conversation, he would go to find witnesses, and he wouldn't come back. You know why? Because you know 4 simple steps. Read the Constitution and another laws, at least the main of them: Adam Code, Civil Code, Code of Ethics. And know your rights. Second, make sure that you met a real policeman. Stay calm, fix everything on the camera. If you don't have it, you can call the helpline, Proper AC, Anti-Corruption Bureau, and Ministry of Internal Affairs. Third, request that all activities be conducted in right way. Always read the protocol, write a disagree, and put a thing, and don't forget a copy of it. After all, when you calm down, stop being nervous, you could sort out this problem, get advice, protect your rights in the court, and of course, make a complaint for policemen. And in the end, I would like to say, and it's important thing, that all these rules work when you don't have illegal things with you. Thank you.